Hello everybody and welcome back to a very exciting episode, because in this episode we're going to advance quite a lot. Well, first of all, we had one big discovery. What is that? Well, let's just have a look at our neighboring island, and we have marble. We have marble right in front of our city. The problem is though that it belongs to this enemy AI here. I think it is this guy here, right? So he should not be that strong. Let's just have a look at diplomacy. There we have him from Neudhart. This is the guy. We are on peace terms right now. We are even on trade terms with him, but that's about to change because we want to take this island, obviously. Now, before we can do that, we cannot simply go there and, well, take the island for ourselves. We do have a few problems. First of all, we don't have that much wool and cloth. We do need that for our ships, and we don't have that much tobacco. So first we need to tend the city before we can take the island. So war is imminent. Before that, though, we do need to prepare a few things. We still have a bit of room on this island here for some more tobacco plantations. Tobacco we don't have that. Oh, tobacco is actually full. We don't have enough factories. That's pretty interesting. First of all, this guy here doesn't have a road connection, so unfortunately I will need to get rid of him. But what I can see is, since we have so much, let's build 2 more factories here and 2 more here. Right? And then we still have a few resources left over for some tobacco plantations. In that case, here we have lots of space. There are still some animals roaming around, but that is about to change. Sorry, fellas, I need that space.
Rain, and your fields are withering.
Oh, we have another drought. The problem here is, what we can see once again is we don't see where we have some ground that we can use. Yeah, I will probably have to use it like that. It's not the optimal way, but it's still workable. And let's use then a bit of space here, unfortunately, for the streets. Oh, this is... yeah, it's working. But it's a tough one. Is it working? I don't think so. I think we don't have a street connection here now. But we'll see that. We'll see that. If it gets capped, we just need to build something else then. Right, so a few more tobacco plantations and the factories here. That should do the job. I love these buildings, right? I mean, just imagine living there. Beautiful. Perhaps you have a little bathroom there as well, bathhouse. Speaking of bathhouses, that my citizens definitely want. And the problem here though is, well, it needs marble. So once again, another reason why we should go with it. Now, the cloth problem is a bit more severe. The cloth problem is because these sheep farms here, they don't produce that much of it. We do have the weaving mill, which is perfect, but it's just not enough, you know, and plus they need a lot of space. So I want to totally change that. I don't want to have any sheep farms on my main island anymore. That's just not acceptable, and for that we're going to use this island down here that we have already, because we have cotton fertility here on high demand, well, on 100%, and we also have the sugarcane. So I can use this island then as well for my sugarcane, for my alcohol. So that is something we're going to do, and for my cotton. Now, as we can see, we got lots of fertile area. That is perfect to use it for all these fields, and I hope not that many hills. You know, there is some hillside, for example, but other than that, primarily we get some elephants roaming around. Now, let's start with it. What we need to do, by the way, for the silk demand, we have this island here. So here we have silk and indigo. Both of them we need then for the silk cloth for my citizens to sell them. So we do have the island for that already. So we have actually everything ready at our hands. We just need to build it. Isn't that nice? And a bit later we can finally also plant the first fields.
A fire is raging in your city.
I like how it looks. Beautiful fields, there we have them. And those cotton plantations now, they're producing, well, just wool really. So they're just like the sheep farms. The only thing is they produce way more of wool than the sheep farms. And we can have them, we can use them out here. We could use the sheep farms, by the way, out here in the desert, or well, in the... how do you say that, in the Mediterranean region as well, but they just don't produce that much as those plantations. So that's why we want to have them, and I'm not going to stop with only having a few of them, only this handful there. We got another ship here with lots of wood, and another one with lots of tools and stone, so we can continue building those plantations, because we need it for so much. The cloth not only for our people, but also for our shipbuilding. Without that, we cannot build the sails that we need, the ropes that we make for our ships. So in that regard, let's have, yeah, this one here. There is unfortunately some, as we can see, a little valley what I can gather, where we cannot build, and plus we got some desert region here as well, where I definitely cannot build anything, so let's just build it around it. There we can still do it, and I think it's also safe to say that we might then have a market building just here in the desert region, plus in the desert region we might then have the weaving mills that we need. Okay, we can still build here, that's fine. Where's the... Alright. Alright, it's only here it seems to me. Other than that, it seems like here we can build, yeah. Right, a few more plantations, a few more farms. That's looking fine. And then what we can do here now is, money-wise, first check the money. We have enough money. And then we can just have these weaving mills. And I'm going to have them, yeah, in this area, just right. Oh, there we have it. So here I cannot build, but we can have one here. And like this. And I'm pretty sure I will need quite a lot of them. Right, so they are going to get then the resources for us. Let's also upgrade this market house here, this market building, and this one. Righto, and hopefully that is working out now to our advantage, so that we have a full new cloth production now at hand. And as we can see, we still have lots of space to expand. So I don't think that this will be enough then. We're definitely going to need all of that space here then later as well. Right, there we have the mountains with only iron ore. What are the chances really? This brings back a lot of bad memories from my last Anno 1800 Let's Play, where we, for the love of God, did not get any stone.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Let's send my ships back home. I will need, or actually, let's use
Sail
this
close
small
hold.
ship for now, the Sunflower. I will definitely need a bigger trade ship for this route though, because we're going to deliver lots of resources over long distance, so you want to have a bigger ship than the small one. Now the small one, let's have it though for now. Starting here in... What is the name for that? Stemrod. Stemrod. Stemrod going to Silver Moon once again. And here we're going to load the cloth. Just like that. Beautiful. And off you go. So that ship is now transporting it. For some strange reasons, he's not starting at the harbor where he's designated to start, but it doesn't matter, you know, we need to build up some resources first. And could I please do that here? Nope, I need one more tool. But that's fine. Anyway, they're starting to produce now, and we should be seeing then a nice... Yeah, there it is. Already 14 tons in here, but as you can see, it's going up there quickly. So we'll definitely need more of it then. But we can have 2 rows. Don't get fooled by 1 row. We can have 2 rows of resources. So 100 tons. We can right now go with the cloth here, I think at least. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. There we have the cotton, and that's a bit more cloth. Let's just have a look at our market stand there. As we can see, it is still down. Right, then we have the food, that is looking fine. We have the lamp oil, which is looking perfectly fine. And then hopefully the tobacco now, there is a problem here. Tobacco is now going up as well. Perfect. So we've solved this a bit. I'm not going to upgrade any more buildings for now. The only thing that I could do, since we have so much food and salt, is I can continue with normal buildings, you know. So over in this area, let's have a new district as well that we can have. There we have once again our market building. There we have the market stands then that we can have in this area, and then probably going to have some church or whatever. Right, so let's start with the houses first, and let's have a few of these guys here right away. Right, so we have the main road that is ending here though, because it's just going around in circles then, and here we then have way more people living. Hopefully they all have a market stance now, and those guys, we can have another block. Yes, easily, that's doing it. They still have something. Those guys still have access to it as well. Righto. Lots and lots of new people. Let's build a street around it. Speaking of the street, what about paved roads? We do have enough stone. That might be another good idea. Moo, he says. So the cow agrees. We should have paved roads.
The plague
going
is
for it.
raging in your streets.
Yes, that is that. What we still need is a nice market. There we have the food, the cloth, the tobacco, and the lamp oil. Go, 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 people. Rush for it. We could actually squeeze in, yeah, a chapel here. Let's do that. The chapel is then right here in the center. Look at that. There is a road as well. So the market with the church, it just fits. It looks perfect. And a tavern is the only thing that we need. And we can have a tavern then on that side as well. Let's upgrade the market house. This looks lovely. People are rushing for their stuff. And we might actually upgrade them as well then at some point. So alcohol, I hope we have enough alcohol. Nope, as usual we don't have enough alcohol. So this tavern will not be having that much. But still. What is just going on with alcohol? Do we have enough hops? We are totally capped on hops. So all these breweries here are not enough. It's incredible. Let's build a market building. And then we just have lots and lots of additional breweries. There they are. And on this side here too. Come on, that should really be enough now for all of the alcohol that we need in this world. It's incredible. Let's also get rid of these 2 pioneers there. And just have additional breweries then that we can squeeze in. Alright. So we are really, really using a lot of hops now. We have 350 tons of hops in store. Incredible. Incredible. That is working now. And the other thing that I wanted to do is the research. Let's have a look. Where is my school? We should have... finding these schools after a while is a bit harder than usual. You probably have found it already. I haven't. There must be a school. There it is. In the center right away. We have 17 knowledge points. And since I'm planning on attacking someone soon, let's go with a large warship that costs me actually 1,000 coin, right? Yep, 1,000 coin and 60 knowledge. So that I have now the biggest warship that we can have. And for my weapon stuff, I should be going then for bows and lances. So this will now upgrade or research to that. So we can have then a cavalry, for example. There we have the bow. That leaves me then to, I think then the... down here then the crossbowman. And this is advanced. This is for, I think, the armor. Yeah, so that we can have an enhancements then. We're going to need that. We need to prepare that. The thing is, if someone declares war on me, it's not that easily visible. So I will have to look for the little messages coming down on the lower left corner of the screen.
Look at this choice of fire.
Right, that is now working. Hopefully we get the alcohol that we need. How is it looking with the cloth now? Our first trader with cloth should have arrived by now. Nope, he hasn't. We don't have enough yet. There he is. There's the first trader. He's got lots of cloths. So he's got like 75 tons of cloth. With that, we will have to use it though right away for some shipbuilding. And why have we not unlocked now the big one? I think we need for the big warship. Yes, we do need the large shipyard. That, however, we can build. Holy moly. That is a beautiful building. And let's just get rid of the fishermen here and the shipyard and build the big one. Yep. It just fits this location. Right? And here we can build everything. Right? And we especially can build the big warship. Let's build it. We have enough weapons and cannons. And there, the first one is in commission now. Very good. Constructing the first big warship. Now, while that is being constructed, I think it's time to upgrade our streets. We can't just do that like in any other Anno game as well. Just, you know, draw the streets over it. It costs me a lot of stone though, but that we have plenty of and no use for it at the moment anyway. Yeah, and just while upgrading this district, we've actually lost already all our stone that we had. So it's definitely looking much better now. Look at that. We have finally now paved roads everywhere. So that's pretty good for my citizens. Of course, they expect nothing less from my city. And also, we have now commissioned the first big warship. Look at that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Absolutely beautiful. These ships are amazing when it comes to design and of course when it comes to firepower. So he can really, really shoot stuff. Now there are no transport ships in this game, but we have the transport item slots here. So these are the item slots for normal goods, you know, so this one can only carry 2 goods, this one can carry 4 goods, but for soldiers, this one here carry quite a lot of them. So 4, 8, 12 of them. This one here can carry 6 and this one here can carry 8. So in that regard, we can use them for the troops because we're going to invade this country here as well. the ships will destroy the towers there, and my soldiers will destroy then the market buildings and stuff like that. Now, before we can do that, first of all, of course, we do have the stone problem. So since I've invested quite a lot in upgrading my roads now, I don't have that many stones, but we do need the stone for, you guessed it, soldiers, for my castle. In that regard, I like to have the castle usually in the center of the city. I don't know why, it just fits usually. Let's have a look at it. Look at that. We could have it just here. Around there we have a hill. Unfortunately, I cannot build it on the hill. That would be amazing. But we could build it here around where, or just behind the hill. And our palace building we could have then here. Right, so this would fit, I think. Let's have our fortress here. There it is. We can actually build it. Beautiful. And in front of the fortress, we're going to have a square. Unfortunately, I cannot draw this square here. Alright, but we have the big one. Let's use the big one. This is where the soldiers are then gathering. Right, this will do for now. I don't have much more stone. Yeah, a bit of it I have. Very good. And in here, we can now finally recruit soldiers. For now, we have the pikemen and we have the crew. No idea what the crew is doing. We could also go with the scout again. So if I lose the scout, for example, I can recruit him again. The pikesman only costs me gold and wood. But I want to have swordman and the archer. So I need bows and weapons. And let's have a look at my smithies there. We do have, for sure, down there we have them. And I think they only need the ore or the iron ingots that we produce already. Oh, this one is out of ore here as well, so let's have a big one. There it is, producing it. And yeah, since we don't need that many tools anymore, let's get rid of the tool makers here, and instead of them we're going with the weapon smithy, this building. Right, so this one is now, yeah, only needing the iron, and then crafts the swords out of it. And we need the archer, the bow maker. There is the bow maker. And this person, oh, he needs some more stone, but that's fine. We should be able to get it. We are going to place him just in here. That is just a perfect location. He needs ropes and wood. We have plenty of both of that. And he's crafting then the bows. So we have now for those two soldier types then the weapons that we are starting to produce now. Beautiful. How's the cloth looking? I really need to check that more often. We have cloth in store at least. Where's the next trader coming? There he is, very good. So we definitely have a surplus because we still have cloth while he's already coming again with another 75 tons. This is starting to look like a pattern though. Is it capping at 75 tons then? Because then we need to upgrade. Do we have wool? We don't have wool. So right now I have, I think, the perfect ratio here because all of them are busy as well. And the only thing I will need is those some additional resources. We do have another resources again. Let's craft us let's construct us a medium trading vessel. And my military ships are gathering here in front of it. And they will then get the soldiers as well once we have enough of them. Food-wise, I think... Oh, we are down on food.
Look at this choice.
Is that really happening? We are out of food? He's got not that much food with him. Alright. Alright, we do need to solve our food problem and we do need to do that quickly. People don't have enough food anymore. Can't be just because I did get rid of some of these fisherman huts. Where's my food? No, it's really... we are out of food. It's incredible. Alright, we need to be quick about it. We got the trade ship already. We do need to load, I think... yeah, quite some wood. We have that. Let's actually go with 150 tons of wood there. And 50 tons of tools and stone. Going back here again because we need to double our food production. For that, the most dangerous thing that can happen, beside the lack of alcohol, is the food. Alcohol we really have plenty of now, right? Alcohol, cloth is looking fine, tobacco is going up as well, the lamp oil is fine, so food is the only thing. And then we can actually focus on the silk cloth right away, that we can sell then as well for a nice decent price. No one is still selling us any marble, so we really have to go with this island. He has arrived down here. Bah, not the 5th, not the one that I want. And here we just check if we have, yeah, we definitely need all of it right away. Especially those grain farms here. Oh, this is a bit close to the desert then, but should be still fine. Oh, that was, I think, a bit too close to the other farm there. Nope, it's fine. Perfect. Very good. Then we just need some streets. I think they have an exit to the back as well. And this one. Building some farms while listening to beautiful music. That's exactly what I expect out of Anno. We still have lots of resources, so in that regard, I might actually just go with 2 more. That's fine, so we can squeeze them in. Very nice. And now we can have some additional windmills. We have quite a lot of them already, but it's fine. It's hypnotizing to watch them, so we can just have way more of them. Righto. And then of course we do need some additional bakeries as well. And those guys we can then
a flaming inferno is
where is it?
threatening
There
your
it is.
people. Your city is developing into a thriving metropolis.
Is it though? I think people are starting to starve soon. If we don't hurry up. And I will probably go with another bigger market main building here. For all those buildings here. Alright, I hope this is enough. I hope my trading ship is then also delivering everything. There he's coming again. He still has lots of space, right? And he's still not even getting everything. Yeah, that's fine though. Alright, our food production is running, our cloth production is now running, and our weapon production is now also running, so we are getting ready to recruit some soldiers and of course to invade foreign land. Let's also have another big warship constructing, and with that, we are waiting. Stay tuned.